Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys your Divine Masculine weekly forecast. So this week's theme is I'm watching you from the shadows. Now, I do tend to channel for those that are experiencing either a separation or a challenge in your connection, so please keep that in mind, but just take what resonates for you guys, and get rid of anything that doesn't. We're going to be doing some of this reading here today on this channel, and then we're going to go ahead and go deeper into the messages over on the extended. So I will put that reading link down below where you guys can access that video. Also, all the decks that I'll be using here in today's reading will be listed down below, as well as this beautiful Orgonite here created by Michele from Wing and Bell. So let's go ahead and dive right into these messages, you guys. We're going to take a look and see what is this Divine Masculine's vibe right now when it comes to you and this connection, okay? So we're going to go into the Romance Angel Oracle cards for this and see what is this Divine Masculine's vibe right now when it comes to his feminine this week. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we have separation and we have express your love. Okay, so there's a little teeth mark for my cats. But yes, this masculine during this separation with this feminine does want to express or make some sort of romantic gesture to her. So this is actually coming through as a strong indication that he wants to be with her romantically, that he desires this separation to end, that he wants to make some sort of gesture or maybe open up some kind of lines of communication. So this deck right here is called Wisdom of the Oracle. Let's see what else. Okay, yeah, really thinking about the feminine this week. We also have the number 44. If you guys are seeing fours, this could be an indication that your Divine Masculine is thinking about you when you see those fours. So definitely pay attention. Yeah, so a lot of thoughts about communication, a lot of thoughts about, you know, saying something straight from the heart, communicating straight from the heart. It's definitely coming through here with the vibe right now towards this feminine. Okay, so this is the Psychic Tarot and Oracle deck. Let's see what else is coming through for this masculine. When it comes to the vibe he is feeling this week with the feminine. Oh, interesting. We have the Eight of Swords. I know some people might be tired of hearing this. I see some things in the comments sometimes that are pretty negative, but this masculine may be trapped in his head. You know, it's kind of like it's circling round and round, and he's not really taking any action on this. Why is he not taking action on this? It could be that he is experiencing some sort of fear. There could be something that is stopping him from making this contact or making this romantic gesture. You know, we're going to go further into the messages so we can kind of see what this fear might be. But there is either maybe fear of rejection. There could be fear of, you know, he did something to you, said something to you that created a lot of pain. And so it could just be uncomfortable, you know, coming back and trying to explain himself why he did what he did. Sometimes people cower down and they don't want to show their face again. So they, you know, this masculine certainly thinking and wanting to do something here, but it might be that he is just trapped in his headspace and he can get out of it with the Eight of Swords for sure. This is just a state of mind. There's no actual circumstances that are keeping him from making this contact. So there's no real excuse here except for he's trapped by his own thoughts and his own fear. He's limiting himself because of his beliefs right now about the situation. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some more. What else is happening here for this masculine's vibe right now towards this feminine? What else wants to come through? Okay, so there's definitely some sort, ooh, I just got burned by the candle, it's pretty hot. There is this energy here of him wanting to extend that lighthearted energy to you. So it's like, yes, wanting to make a romantic gesture, wanting to lighten things up between the two of you. Maybe things are pretty heavy right now. Maybe things have been heavy for a while. So he definitely wants to lighten up this energy, laugh with you, maybe laugh with you, make this lighthearted gesture to you to kind of brighten things up with this connection or the separation that you guys have been enduring, you know, maybe for a while. Yeah, milk and honey. And the milk and honey card is really about enjoyment, you know. It's about really, as you could see the rainbow here, it's like reconciliation with this rainbow. It can be after a hard, like a period of time where things have been tough. It's kind of like things are improving. You know, milk and honey is very nourishing as well. And so I just feel like this is something that the masculine, his vibe right now is he wants to sweeten things up with you, feminine. He wants to try to sweeten you towards him once again, because maybe things have been sour for a while. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is actually something where we're coming through with maybe a solid offer. This is also, to me, the physical world. So it is coming in with a physical message. It could even be some sort of a gift to sweeten you up, to let you know that he cares, some sort of token of his affection. A lighthearted gesture or gift is something that he could be thinking about proposing to you or giving to you as a gift. So he's really thinking about that this week. Let's see what else. Okay, so we have past life relationship. So yes, this is definitely, you know, you guys have known each other before. It could be that he feels this very strong connection with you. So his vibe is that he feels like he wants to come back to the past. He wants to redo the past. He wants another chance here to make wrongs right, etc. Okay, interesting. We have the Fates. So the past life relationship and the Fates together here, this does tell me that this masculine feels like there is some kind of a special connection that he might have with you that he hasn't really experienced or had with other people. So it's almost like he can't forget you no matter what he does. No matter if he has entered into other relationships, no matter if, you know, he's just kind of been single and mingling for a while, he can't seem to shake this particular connection because there is a strong bond or strong magnetic pull that he has towards you still, the feminine. The stars here, the fates, the stars aligning, star-crossed lovers syndrome sort of thing. It could be wrong place, wrong time, but it's like now things are starting to line up. This masculine might be feeling that he's ready for this connection now. It could be a variety of things, okay? We have the Ace of Swords. The fact that we have two aces in a row tells me here that there is some sort of clarity and there is some sort of offering or epiphany that has come to this masculine. I see the aces as two types of meanings. Well, actually three. One of the meanings for me of aces is an offering from the divine. So there's some sort of a divine intervention on your part. You're being given some sort of clarity or awareness or a gift, right? This can also be where we ourselves are wanting to offer something. It could be like a new beginning of, as well. And it's some kind of like movement or something happening, the beginnings of something whatever suit comes up. So in this particular case, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, which indicates something happening in the material world, but can actually be somebody physically coming in with a gesture. And this could be the communication. This could be the clarity to actually take action on whatever it is that we're thinking or whatever the divine has given to us. So I do feel like the vibe this week is Spirit's kind of working overtime with this masculine to give him the strength and the courage to basically cut through the BS, cut through the fear, cut through the excuses, and just do it already. Make that contact, make communication, do something here. The stars are lining up. Why are you wasting time? That's what I'm getting here. So this might be one of the reasons that this masculine is watching you. Now, when we say watching you, does that mean that this masculine is looking at you on social media? Look, not everybody has social media. I get it. I've heard that in the comment section. But what this means is that I'm in my mind, I'm thinking of you, I'm watching you in my mind, or it could even be somebody is looking at someone's picture as well. If, your masculine has photos or something of you, but he's really heavily thinking about you this week. That is the vibe, the message I got from Spirit. All right, let's go ahead and get one more round. Okay, so we have wedding. What's interesting to me is that this isn't going to resonate with everybody, so just take it if it does. But there's an additional meaning here. So the first meaning is that there could be some sort of an event that you guys are supposed to be at the same event at the same time. This is going to, it's almost like this is orchestrated to create this face-to-face, or each other's going to be there. So there's going to be this opportunity to see each other in person and to make communication, some sort of a celebration, party, event, etc. It's come up in 2 previous readings of mine, which is why I am mentioning it now. But this says this situation involves marriage. Now, this could be wanting to take things to the next level, kind of like the Hierophant card, which is very much about commitment and tradition, a traditional relationship. One person, person to person, just 2 people coming together and really wanting to give it a go and be monogamous, etc., dedicated to the other person. So this could be something that this masculine is feeling like he is ready for. Maybe he is feeling like the feminine is the one for him. She's the one that he envisions himself with long term. All of these things could be coming to a head this week for this masculine. And we have building blocks. So the building blocks is like 4 of Wands, really wanting to build this, really wanting to dedicate his time and his energy to this foundation of the relationship, really work hard to build this back up. To me, this could be also like a tower. So if your connection with the masculine has crumbled down, this would be the indication to me that this is about building this connection back up and resurrecting it to be even stronger than it was before. Okay. Let's see what else. Okay, this one. Yeah, let's go ahead and transition. That's the 6 of Swords. Let's move on into firmer territories. Let's move on from the past. Let's rebuild this. Let's go from the choppy waters of this connection and go into calmer waters with each other. I want to move on from this phase of separation. I want to move on from this phase of being in turmoil with you. I want calmer, sweeter energy with you. I want to restore this connection. So this to me is why this masculine is watching you from the shadows. So I'm watching you from the shadows. This could be the fear energy, trapped in fear. The masculine could be trapped in his shadows right now, and he's perhaps afraid to come forward to be able to start this rebuilding of the connection. So that's what we have so far. So now we're going to go into why is this divine masculine watching you this week? I can already see why this masculine's watching you, but let's go ahead and take it a step further. This right here is called the Les Vampires Oracle. Why is this masculine watching you this week, feminine? Okay. Okay, this is interesting. To know personal evidence to speak out. It's just confirming for you guys. Why is this masculine watching you? Because he wants to speak to you. He wants to reach out to you. There's evidence perhaps that he is gathering by watching you, thinking about you, reflecting on the past, whatever this is, that is actually helping him to understand and to know. That Ace of Swords is that clarity, that major understanding that we know exactly what we're wanting to do and why we're wanting to do it. So the divine has some sort of a hand this week in helping this masculine understand something about this connection. Okay, so this is called Oracle of Shadows and Light. Why else is this masculine watching this feminine this week? Oh my gosh. Look, guys, this is crazy to me. A clockwork pumpkin. Not only is it time, but it says a wonderful idea, the aha moment. The aha moment usually to me is the Ace of Swords. That's your aha moment. Masculine has gotten the aha moment. There is some sort of clarity and understanding that he has about this connection this week. Okay. And if you guys do have social media, I do feel like he is watching you, because the witness energy definitely shows somebody is watching you. They're seeing personal evidence of something. This right here is called the Beautiful Creatures Tarot. Yep, 7 of Cups. So the Seven of Cups, it does say delusions, but the Seven of Cups in general is definitely a card of heavily being in like fantasy. So this masculine, one of the reasons that he is watching you this week, feminine, is because he's trying to figure out, is he delusional? He's trying to find some sort of evidence, perhaps, if you do have social media, that you actually either still care about him or that you're available, etc. Now, that's not going to resonate with everybody. But what I'm getting here is that this continuous fantasy about you, thinking about you, dreaming about you, is evidence to the masculine that he can't ignore these signs any longer. There must be some reason that he is still holding on to your memory. There must be some reason why he is like feeling your energy on a powerful level that he just can't shake. So right there, that could be the evidence, okay? So that's why he is thinking about you and watching you, is because he can't forget about you. And it's becoming stronger and stronger. And at this point, it's just too much, basically. Like it means something. It's saying a lot. All right, let's see what else. We have Immortal. That just tells me here that he's not able to let you go, period. He cannot let you go. So it's been maybe a while. And after a period of time, it's kind of like, I'm still thinking about you. This has to mean something. This isn't normal. So I feel like that's why the fates were here in the past life relationship. There is something strong here, strong evidence that there is something special. We have Fairy of the Green World. It's like I just said, it's not normal. It's not natural. And we have the number 44 again. So fours are really big in this connection. And this could be connected to, maybe around the time that you guys met. 4 plus 4, of course, is 8, which if you turn it on its side is an infinity symbol, right? So it's like a connection that's endless. It's everlasting. It never dies. It's always there. It's always, being infused with some sort of energy. So yes, I just feel like what's going on here with the green world as well, it's the physical world. So it's like it's time to bring this into the physical. It's time to take this from thoughts and fantasies into the physical. So this is another reason that the masculine is watching the feminine this week, is because he's really desiring or trying to figure out how to bring this into physical, into tangible physical results now. It's great to think, but, it's time to do. It's time to act. 10 of Wands. Yeah, this is a burdensome cycle, I feel. It's very much a hardship and a burden on this masculine that he is in this state of not feeling like he either has the strength or is just too fear-based to be able to make a move here. So I feel like he's tired of this energy. He's tired of the cycle, and he's ready to release this. He's ready to end this burdensome cycle between the two of you guys and just acting on this instead of sitting on it any longer. And we have Creator, which is awesome because this is about the creation. This is the catalyst, right? The catalyst for this change. It is the catalyst to, it's like the straw that broke the camel's back, basically. All this burden, feeling and energy, all this hardship, all just like this intense energy. This is the catalyst that is going to push this masculine to make this particular move. So why is he watching you this week, feminine? Is because this energy is quite intense. That's why. And he's trying to figure out what to do or how to do it. Yep, we have stifled. He doesn't like this energy here. He doesn't like this state that you guys are stuck in right now. He wants to clear this up. So it's stifle, bored, and stuck. Tired of feeling this way. Tired of not having what he wants with this feminine. So this right here, to me, is evidence that this is why he's watching you, is because he wants to get out of this mode. This mode is just no longer working. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Yes, so the Six of Pentacles is a card of a physical exchange in the physical world. It's about somebody coming in and exchanging energy with you. So there's a lot of evidence to me You know, there's no guarantees, of course, but there's a lot of evidence to me that the masculine is being pushed further and further to make this physical contact, to enter into your physical world through a message or a gesture of some kind. And this is something that he just feels guided to do and feels drawn to do, which is why he is thinking a lot about you or watching you this week, feminine, because he's trying to find evidence of when to do this. So now we have what feelings are coming up for the masculine, you know, just in general. What feelings are coming up very intensely for the masculine this week? This is my Love Never Dies oracle. Dark Angel, you fill the void in me. So there is this feeling here of emptiness that this masculine is experiencing right now, and there is something that you fill up in him, feminine. There is something that you cause him to feel more satisfied and more whole when he is dealing with you or when you're in his life, okay? So that is what he is experiencing. This is my Twin Flame Journey Oracle, revised edition. The answer is yes. Wow. Okay. Positive. Absolutely. Green light. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting this from spirit for sure. Like the divine is giving this masculine, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords this week and saying, do it, just go. Green light. Yes, this is the path for you. This is the path forward. It must be taken. Okay. Enough is enough. This is my Lurking in the Shadows tarot. Yeah, the eclipse energy is very powerful. The sun is also positive. It's divine masculine energy as well. So this is about having confidence, having stamina, having the optimism to basically say yes to this thing, for sure. So this is what feelings are coming up. The feelings are, I need to do this. The feelings are, we need to eclipse out this old cycle and do something here to shift this vibe, to shift this energy. It's absolutely coming through. All right, what else? Undead, you're the ghost in my head. Yep. So this is not over for this masculine. You're still very much alive in his mind and his heart and his soul. His feelings have not died for you, and you have become a ghost in his head, somebody he thinks about from the past all the time. And we have release. I feel like he has tried to release himself from you, feminine, but he is unable to. He is unable to release the ghost of you, the memory of you. And it's gotten quite intense for him, which is one of the reasons why he's, instead of running away from it and trying to get rid of it, he's trying to face it now. He feels that there must be a reason that this won't die off, that his feelings won't rest for you. And then we have, yeah. So we have this reinforcements. This is the Six of Pentacles coming up again, different deck, obviously. This has been reinforced for him. The fact that this won't die. The fact that he has tried to release you and you just won't leave. Your energy is just always with him. So it reinforces to him that this must be something special, that there must be a reason he can't release you. So this must push him. This is Spirit's way of reinforcing him, that he needs to see you, that he needs to deal with you, that he needs to have an exchange with you once again. So this is all pushing him to do something here. So Spirit is reinforcing that for him as well. Caught in your web. Yep, cannot get out of the web is very much in there. And I do feel like he has tried to release you, feminine. He's just been unable to. Yep. So what he's doing now instead is he's actually surrendering to this. He's making peace with the fact that he can't forget you and there must be a good reason for it. That's what it is. Yep, tower bombshell. And I feel like it's kind of like it's hit him like a bomb. It's like you're the biggest bombshell of his life, basically. He's tried to maybe surrender or even release you before, and it just keeps coming back like a bomb. It's almost like he has had some sort of a shift, major realization here from this tower. Things just are either crumbling down, or they haven't been quite the same since you and him have parted ways. There might be also these thoughts where, what did you do to me kind of thing? Not really, but like, what did you do to me? Why can't I forget about you? Because the energy is quite strong here, okay? This masculine could also feel like if he did you dirty, did you wrong, that somehow he's paying some sort of karmic price. So these are the feelings that are coming up for this masculine. Monster. Okay. I believed you could save me. This masculine may have acted somewhat like a monster. You may have come in as an angel. What's interesting, we just had that angel. And you may have really were very kind to him, very giving, very nurturing. And like a monster, he could have turned around and just bit you in the hand, like bit the hand that was feeding him. And so what that might have done is it turned you into a little bit of a dark angel. You went dark on him. The light that you were once shining upon him, then he went into the shadow, okay? Because obviously something may have gone down here. And so it turned you into this angel that went dark on him. But you had to, obviously. You had to take care of yourself. You had to, to protect yourself, etc. And maybe, of course, there's a lot of pain and suffering that you experienced as well. So that could have affected you too. Really could have affected your light. So it's like, I feel like a monster. I know I had something to do with that. Yeah, divine masculine. This divine masculine basically is kind of taking ownership, I feel, for the fact that maybe he did act like a monster, or maybe he thought you could save him, feminine, only to realize that, he's got to save himself. So he could have came to that conclusion after maybe he said a bunch of things to you, such as, you mean everything to me, or the light of my life, all these wonderful things, just to kind of turn around and change the story or change his mind. That could have happened too. King of Ashes, which is the King of Pentacles, a champion. So I feel like the masculine basically felt, for one, that he could be a better person because of you. But it could be that since you've parted ways, or something that he's working on currently is realizing that he has to be his own champion first. He couldn't be your champion. He couldn't be this person perhaps for you. He needed to be that person for himself. So there could be a realization that has taken place, since your separation, where he's realizing that he has to be his own champion, because you can't be someone's champion unless you are your own champion first. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Let's see what else. I lost my way when I lost you. This card has come up several times the last couple of weeks. I've used this deck. Yep. When maybe on his journey, as he has traveled through time and lessons and other experiences, he somehow lost his way, though, along the way when he lost you. So I do feel like there was a part of this masculine that did feel like you did infuse in him the best version of himself, but once he lost you, he kind of lost that edge. Okay, and he had to redefine himself. He had to really do some deep soul searching, maybe even shadow work to come out the other side. So this masculine could have really gone through some major shit. Yep. And I like this because whatever healing he needed, however he lost himself on his journey, he did receive something. He received some sort of clarity. He received the lessons that he needed in order to heal. He received exactly what he needed to in order to clear things up for himself, in order for him to do some sort of work, okay, on himself. So that's definitely clear here. And then we have the Five of Fangs, which is the Five of Swords, villainous. Alrighty. I feel like the masculine realized that he was probably the villain in his own story. He may have created other people in his life to be villains, but what ended up happening is he finally received some sort of treatment that he was giving to other people. This to me is someone who received their karma. Okay. So when this masculine lost you, feminine, I do feel like he continued on some sort of either a downward spiral, or maybe he even treated other people the way that he treated you. And this, unfortunately, but I actually get fortunately, blew up in his face because he did receive some sort of karma, and it did help him to grow and learn and change. So it's almost like looking at this separation or what happened between the two of you as a little bit of that silver lining, blessing in disguise, because without that happening, this masculine would not have been able to change. And it could also be that maybe you would not have been able to heal the way that you have if certain things hadn't have happened this way. And some people might not agree with that. Like, I'm sorry, that was unnecessary. Maybe it was. But I feel like there's a silver lining that we can all find in every situation that happens in our lives, that's unpleasant. So anyways, you guys, that's what I have for you so far. So what we're going to go into over on the extended, and I'll also list this down below, we're going to go into what is the masculine trying to hide from you right now? Okay, and why? Also, what haunts them the most about you and your connection? Then, what are they secretly desiring and fantasizing about you, as in what they want with you? And then words they're longing to say and might say to you more than anything right now. So if that sounds interesting to you guys, go ahead and join me on the link down below for the extended version. And thank you guys so much for choosing to watch this reading today. Take care. Bye-bye.